Tonight, we are diving into what is, without a doubt, the most powerful verse in the entire Quran. We're talking about a single verse that's said to hold the secrets of the cosmos, a verse so powerful that even the devil himself was forced to admit its power. Let's start this journey together.
Just let that sink in for a second. This isn't just about reciting words. It's being presented as a key to a world of secrets. And in this explainer, you and we're going to turn that key and peek behind that door. So where does a journey like this begin? Well, not with some complex theological breakdown. No, it starts with a real, documented encounter. A story that proves this verse's power from the most unlikely source you could imagine, Shaitan himself.
Okay, so picture this. The Prophet's companion, Abu Huraira, is in charge of the charity funds. And for 2 nights in a row, he catches this thief stealing. Every time, the thief cries and begs, talking about his poor family, and promises he'll never come back. And Abu Huraira, being a compassionate guy, lets him go. But on that 3rd night, his patience is gone. He grabs the thief and says, "That's it, I'm taking you straight to the Prophet."
Now, backed into a corner, completely desperate, the thief plays his only card. He says, "Wait, let me go and I'll teach you something amazing." And this is the secret he spills. Not another lie, not another excuse, but a powerful spiritual shield. A shield that he himself admits he can't get through. So Abu Huraira tells the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, what happened. And this is the absolute jaw-dropper of a reply he gets. The Prophet says, he told you the truth, even though he is the biggest liar there is. And then he asks, do you have any idea who you were talking to all this time? That was Shaitan. This moment just perfectly captures the undeniable power of Ayat-ul-Kursi, a power so real, the very enemy it protects us from had to confess it.
That story is just incredible, right? It shows you the effect of the verse. But now, let's explore the cause. Why is it so powerful? We're about to look at some mind-bending concepts that put our entire reality into perspective.
First, let's just try to grasp something we think of as vast. Scientists believe there are over 2 trillion galaxies in the universe we can see. 2 trillion. Each one packed with billions of stars. Just try to hold that number in your head, because what's coming next is going to completely shatter it. So according to his saying from the Prophet, the 7 heavens and the earth, yep, our whole 2 trillion galaxy universe, when you compare all of that to the Kursi, or Allah's footstool, it's like a tiny little ring you might toss into the middle of a massive desert. Everything we know, everything we can see, it's just a speck.
And just when you think your brain can't handle that scale, the analogy repeats. The Kursi itself, that immense desert that makes our universe look like nothing, is then compared to the Arsh, Allah's throne, as another tiny ring tossed into an even more unimaginably vast desert. This is the sheer magnitude of the Creator that Ayat-ul-Kursi is beginning to describe.
Okay, so now that our minds are sufficiently blown by the scale of things, let's zoom all the way in. Let's decode the actual language of the verse itself. What are these divine attributes that give it this immense cosmic power?
The verse introduces us to 2 of Allah's most powerful names. First up is Al-Hayy, the ever-living. Think about it. Our lives are finite. We have a beginning and we have an end. But He has no beginning and He has no end. He is the absolute, eternal source of all life.
The second name is Al-Qayyum. And this one is, wow. It means he is totally self-sustaining. He doesn't need anything. But more than that, it means he is the one actively sustaining everything else. Every planet spinning in its orbit, every star burning light years away, every single atom in your body, all of it is being held together by him right now, in this instant.
And that right there, that is why this verse is so powerful. See, creation isn't some clock that was wound up and just left to tick on its own. No, it's an act of constant, continuous sustenance, moment by moment. When you really get that the ever-living, Al-Hayy, is also the one holding everything together, Al-Qayyum, well, that's the ultimate protection. Why would you fear anything temporary when you're taking refuge with the one who is eternal and is literally holding all of existence in his hands?
This brings us to probably the greatest mystery hinted at within Ayat-ul-Kursi. It's the belief that somewhere, hidden in the Quran, is the greatest name of Allah, a name that holds almost unimaginable power.
So what is this Ism-e-Azam, or the greatest name? Well, the tradition says that when you make a prayer, a dua, using this name, it's answered. It's seen as the ultimate key to unlocking a divine response, to having your deepest prayers heard.
But here's the catch. Its exact identity
is a secret. And that hidden nature is actually part of its power. It encourages you to search for it throughout the Quran. It's a lot like how the night of power, the most special night of the whole year, is hidden somewhere in the last 10 nights of Ramadan. The real value is in the sincere search.
And this is where it all circles right back to our verse. Because while there's no definite answer, you can see right here that many of the greatest scholars in history believed that Ism-e-Azam is actually found in the combination of Al-Hayy, Al-Qayyum, the ever-living, the self-sustaining, the very foundation of Ayat-ul-Kursi.
But here's the most critical part, the real takeaway. The scholars taught that this isn't like some magic spell. It's not just about saying a word. The real key is the state of your heart. It's about you internalizing the reality of the ever-living and the self-sustaining so deeply that your whole being just vibrates with that truth. The name only unleashes its power for a soul that is pure and filled with genuine love for its creator. Okay, so we've gone from cosmic journeys down to the secrets of the human heart. Let's bring all of this back down to earth. What are the real, practical, tangible benefits for someone who makes this verse a part of their daily life?
Well, as we saw in that amazing story with Abu Huraira, it's a powerful shield. Reciting it before you sleep means a guardian angel is with you all night. But the traditions don't stop there. They also mention its power to bring relief from debt, to help with success in your work, for healing, and for basically putting a protective barrier around your home and your family.
And this might just be the most profound promise of them all. This authentic saying lays out the ultimate reward. For the person who makes a habit of reciting Ayat-ul-Kursi after every single one of the 5 daily prayers, the only thing standing between them and paradise is their own death. It's a direct path.
So we're going to end with this question for you to think about. We've seen its power to protect, we've glimpsed the unbelievable cosmic scale it describes, and we've touched on the divine names it holds. Now, if just reciting it offers a path to paradise, what happens? What doors could possibly open? What secrets could be unlocked if we recited it not just with our lips, but with a heart that truly, deeply understands its meaning? What then?